Hey, everybody. Welcome to our live today. And that, happy whatever day is today. What is today? Today's Tuesday. And that, so happy Tuesday. Today I have the beautiful Kylah. Now, I'm going to apologize ahead of time. I have got a very strange voice, so I won't be talking as much, so I'll be leaving all of the beautiful talking. Let me have a little look here. I'm just going to check to see who's on, how's it going. So yes, I've managed to get myself yes, an interesting little bug thing here. So now I can see, Kylah, I can see you on, gorgeous girl, but I can't. Okay, they can't join your broadcast at the time it's saying. Okay, are you on your phone, Kylah? You might need to be on your phone to be able to do this. I'm just saying, because it says it can't bring you on at the moment. And that's, so maybe just have a little look at that for a second. You might want to pop off and then pop on again. So yes, so say hi from wherever you're coming in from and that. And let's have a little look to see who's here already. Hey, Debbie, how are you, darling? Hey, Carolyn. Hi, Lynn. Hey, Alicia. Morning. I hope it's great down in Tassie, Lynn. Yes, so anyhow, so just excuse the voice. It's not great. So I will try and probably not do too much talking. However, super excited about how these have been going. And of course, as I said this morning, we've got the lovely Kylah who will be joining us online very soon, and that to share with you her top 3 tips. But there's been so many awesome stories being shared. Now, just so you know too, in case you haven't been counting, because we have, it is 10 weeks to conference. So have you got your tickets? Are you ready to rock and roll for conference? I'm so excited. We've been doing lots and lots of work on the prep for it. It's going to be amazing. Here we go. Kylah wants to join and approve. Yay. Loving this. Mama of 2 is going to be hopefully her little ones are going to be running around here, which is cool. Let's have a look. Hey, Sandy. Okay, it's just telling me it's still adding you. There we are. Yay.
Hi.
Good work, darling. What have you done? Have you locked them in a room or something?
Oh my gosh. You know what? Like, make shit happen. That's probably one of my lessons, and I just had to make shit happen. So
I love it.
My cleaner.
I love it. Now, Kylah even organized somebody to come watch the kids while she was doing this, and yes, anyhow. Things happen, and that's, I think it is a great lesson though, isn't it? It's at the end of the day, it's it really comes back down to, we just got to make it happen. Some days we just do. And especially, I know even for myself, when I was a mama with young kids, there were just times where you just had to just go with the flow and go, this is going to be perfect. It's going to be fine. So it'll be totally cool. So as I said to you on my message, excuse my voice, darling. So I start off all of these calls with just asking you to share, how long have you been in Juice Plus and how long have you been a national marketing director?
Yep. So I've been with Juice Plus for 2 and a bit years, coming up to 2.5 years.
Yeah.
I just had my 1-year anniversary of being NMD. So.
Yay! Awesome. Congratulations. There's actually quite a few of you that are around that 1 year. And that it was a whole heap of people popping out at the same time. It was great. It was really, really cool. But so over that journey, and we've watched you, of course, I'm trying to remember now, at NMD school, you were pregnant, I think. Or you just
so sick. So sick.
Yeah, that's right. I remember at NMD school, you'd one little one running around and you were pregnant. That's right. I do remember, and so you were just building your business through just, how old are the girls now?
4 and 1.
4 and 1. Yeah, there we go. So again, one of the things I've loved watching you is just the no excuses. I've been on many's the call with you where you've been nursing one of them or whatever, and it's great. It's just because that's what you just get on with it and you do it. That's what I've loved. But tell me, what do you think has been your top lesson over this journey?
It's really hard to say because I had 3 written down, but everything that just happened this morning has kind of given me another lesson to add to the list of lessons, but they all kind of merge into one big lesson anyway. And I think that what this business is, it's never you're never there, you're never done, you never passed, you never graduate. You're always learning lessons. There's always more things for you to take on board. There's always more things for you to take on board in a different context as well. So it was really hard to write down 3 things. They kind of kept sort of swapping and changing over one another. So I've kind of got 3.5 maybe times 100.
That's all right. Quite a few people have had 3.5, 7 something.
Yeah. So I'll try and keep it kind of short. But I think in light of this morning, so a bit of background, I have my 2 gorgeous girls. I'm at home full time with them. I knew I had to do this call today, so I recruited my cleaner to come early and watch my girls while I play. Her car broke down, so she's been stuck getting here. My 1-year-old is due for a sleep. She's overtired and will not go down because my 4-year-old is in party mode. And then we just had a massive spill of drink all over the couch, all over the floor. So I had every reason to message Celine and go, babe, I can't do this today. I just can't do it. It's too hard. But I think that's one of the lessons, is that if you have a massive vision, which is another lesson, if you have a massive vision and you know what you want to achieve in this business, the little things that pop up and get in your way, you just kind of have to push them out of the way and go, no, I've agreed to this. I'm going to grow from this. I need to say some things. I need to explain some things to people. So I just made it happen. You should see my lounge room. My cleaner's got epic work done to do today. She's going to have so much work to do today. But it's just having that no excuses, that no bullshit attitude, that even if something horrendous comes up, you just have to make it happen. So that's probably, a lesson from today in particular.
I love that lesson because, first of all, let's be thankful for the cleaner because you don't have to clean the mess. So when she does get there, that's good.
She was late, man.
Yeah, it was one of the first things I have to say that I invested into when I started making money for my business was actually a cleaner, and it just gave me that opportunity. So I am always grateful. Mary, Lord rest her, was my very first cleaner, and I used to be so grateful because the kids were little then, But that's what I love too. What you said there is it's you have that massive vision. So you know what, it would have been quite convenient if you just kind of go, I'm not going to be able to do this, I've got to tap out today or whatever. But because your vision is so big, you're taking that attitude of I'm going to do it no matter what. And that, so I love that. I love that.
And vision was that's my next lesson, like just having that massive vision, because I think it's really, really easy to get distracted with the negatives, to get distracted with the non-wins, to get caught up in other people going faster than you or bringing on more customers or more team than you. If you have that laser focus that they talk about, that vision, then none of that even matters. I explain it to people like you've got to be like a racehorse, like there's that, you need to get to that line and you put your blinkers on and you just run. And you're going to be running alongside people. You're going to have people, coming up next to you, and you can grab them with both hands and take them along with you. But the second they fall back, they're still in the race. They're still going at their own pace, but your focus is that end line, and you just bolt for that end line and don't let anything stop you. So it just, that's a massive one for me. Just having that.
So don't basically, so be mindful of when you're finding yourself getting distracted. The clearer you are on the vision that you have for yourself, the more focused you're actually going to be, and the less distractions will get in the way, or the less you will allow them to get in the way. They're going to come anyhow. Challenges will definitely happen. I used to liken it to sitting on the log. You're going for, you're running towards your target kind of thing, and some people might want to sit on the log or jog or walk slowly. That's fine. Let them do that, but you keep going towards your goal. Love it. Really, really love that. Yeah. Awesome. Yeah. Okay, what's next?
Okay, so next is you got to do the work, right? We're in social media. We're on Facebook right now. That's awesome. Everyone's sitting on Facebook, watching a live, doing some posts, doing some scrolling. That doesn't pay you. It's great to plant seeds. It's great to inspire people. But unless you're having conversations with people, you're really not going to get anywhere. You are, but it's going to take you a long, long time. We're in the business of talking to people. And when I say talking to people, what's really important about that is listening to people, asking people questions and letting them talk, and then listening for an opportunity to give them a solution to a problem.
Yeah.
So talk to people.
Talking, yeah. No, it is. And oh my gosh, I'm having a mental blank. But that's
okay. I'll fill a gap.
It came up yesterday or the day before. Somebody else has actually just said that was their, Katrina actually, I think it was yesterday, said exactly the same thing. Her number 2 was do the work, you know, and so many others have said the same as well. But like, it is just so important that we can have all of the training. I was just chit-chatting with Lorian earlier on, and you know, that's the thing. Like, I mean, you know, at the end of the day, we've got to go to work, we've got to do the action, and no one can do it for us. I think that's the thing. Oftentimes we can think that our upline's going to do it or our downline's going to do it, but it's the person who's looking back in the mirror, that you're the person who has to actually do the work. So I love it. So first of all, so have that massive vision, which will help kind of get the distractions out of the way, and then do the work. And our work, of course, is conversations. And I'm going to say to everybody, honestly, guys, whether you're doing it online or offline, that hasn't changed in 30 odd years. Okay, I used to say all the time to our team, we get paid to talk to people. We get literally paid to have conversations. And nowadays, whether that's online or offline, that is where our business starts and finishes, to be really honest. There's all the peripheral stuff, but if we don't have a conversation in the first instance, there's nowhere else to go. So great one.
Yeah, awesome. Lots of conversations. Just to add on to that as well, something that's really massive for me is I know a lot of people get caught up listening to some of the NMDs speaking and going, oh, Tamara Hunter, she's amazing. I need a doctor in my business. Or Anthony Golay, he's incredible. I need a chiropractor. Or Brian Marsh, what a rock star. I need a guy with glasses. It's not about that. It's about, these are people who love to talk to people. These are people who have that clear vision. They talk to people. They network. They do the work. So it's not about doctors or chiros or naturopaths or people with glasses or, you know, crunchy foodie chef mamas. It's not about that. It's just about talking to enough people and inspiring enough people through your vision and your excitement. If you're not excited, then no one's going to want to join your business. No one's going to want to join your team. You have to just have this raging passion for what you do and this amazing gift that we have in this business.
Gosh, and I'm not even feeling that well this morning, and I'm excited. I would be ready to join you, darling. I love it. I love it. Awesome. So what's the third one?
Yeah, so the third one is honestly, it's push yourself. And that kind of, they all link in together. Like, you know, you might not like striking up a conversation with random people. You might not like reaching out to people. You might not like a messy house with milk spilt all over the floor, a baby screaming, a cleaner that's late. You might not like that, but you have to push yourself to grow. I'm just going to use the analogy like a baby. You know, a baby's going to crawl forever, but if they want to go further, they want to excel, they want to grow themselves, they've got to stand up and fall over and walk. They've got to try. They've got to push themselves out of their comfort zone. Nothing good comes from doing the same thing day in, day out. You have to just push yourself, whether it's a big push or a little push, it doesn't matter. But I think you need to push yourself. You need to grow. You need to do personal development. You need to make yourself uncomfortable. If you're on an event and you're doing pyramid because you rock it, don't do it anymore. Do something that you don't want to do. Do something that makes you uncomfortable and scared and nervous.
I love that, because that is so true. Because I mean, at the end of the day, the only way we do grow is by constantly challenging ourselves. There was John DeMartini. I was listening when I was away. It's a couple of years ago now, and I had the honor of going to some training with John one day, and then Dave Logan the next day. Both of them said leaders look for challenges to grow. They actually look for the problems. They look for what are the challenges that are coming up so that they can actually grow that little bit more and a little bit more and a little bit more. That's what they're always doing. Dave Logan's book, Tribal Leadership, is actually quite a bit of it in there is about that. And I do love that, because people, again, it's a little bit like what we actually started with. When people stay comfortable, they will just do what is comfortable. They'll just do what is kind of within their comfort zone, and that's it. And then they wonder why they haven't got different results. But if you want different results, you've got to be prepared to do some different things. Now, we've got the, we've got some of the basics around, having those conversations and all the rest. But, how can we grow? Are we always looking for the same conversations in the same place? Okay, so are we always hanging out at the play group or whatever like that, and talking to the same people, going over the same conversations? Or are we learning a new skill? Are we learning maybe how to build business on social media and other things as well? So yeah, I love that. Push yourself to grow every day as well. Yeah, awesome. I can hear little voices.
I know, somehow the computer just started playing music, so I got up to just do a runner. I'm not quite sure what happened there.
That's cool. Awesome. So there we had did we have 3.5 or is there another bit to add in there?
Look, they're the main ones. I could probably rant all day, you know, can I just say the S word? Like, make shit happen. You know, when it seems too hard, that's when you have to do it. When you don't want to do something, that's when you need to do it. It would have been so easy to say, no, I can't do this today. It would have been so easy to make an excuse up and not do it. But I knew I had to do this. It would have been easy for me not to start conversations with people, not to reach out about our upcoming events, but to grow and to do better and to inspire more people, whether it's my team or whether it's outside people. You have to do shit.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, I really, really appreciate you in the midst of all that was happening this morning. You know, cars breaking down with the cleaners and kids running around and milk being spilled and all sorts of things, that you are able to center yourself and be here to serve. I mean, what an honor to be able to listen to you and for having you to serve. That's just such a servant heart. So thank you so much for taking the time to do it in amongst the chaos that is life. Hey, that's life, isn't it?
That's life. We all have excuses, but we all have a business or a goal or a vision or something we want to achieve, and that's more important than the excuses. So
well, you're absolutely awesome. Thank you so much. Really, really do appreciate it, and I hope that milk gets cleaned up later.
Handball to the cleaner. It's her job.
Yeah, awesome. Good work. All right, darling, thank you so much.
No worries. Have a good day. Feel better.
Yeah, I will. God bless. Bye.
Bye.